Hello, what's up guys? Your guy Promzy once again. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about the new procedure that students have to go through when they are applying for the German student visa, specifically students who are coming from Ghana or students who are applying through the German embassy in Accra, Ghana. So if you're ready for this video, stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Promzy. I'm Ghanaian based in Germany, came for my masters, and I'm now currently working and living in Germany. On my channel, I give tips like this to international students who wish to relocate to Germany to continue their masters or probably find a living in Germany. So if you like content like this, you should definitely consider subscribing to the channel and joining the community. Okay, so if you're applying to schools to come to Germany to continue your education, and if you're applying for your visa through the embassy in Accra, you've realized the procedure that the old students like myself went through is now totally different from the procedure you're going to go through or you are going through now. So you're going to talk about what the procedure was before and what the new system required that you do in order to get an appointment and apply for your visa. So the first thing that I would like to talk about is the waiting list. The waiting list was introduced last year, September, the beginning of last year, winter semester 2024, where students who are applying for the German student visa had to be on the list and wait till the embassy reaches out to them to give them an appointment and then go through the old procedure again. This waiting list was a headache for a lot of students since students didn't know how long they had to wait. It was ranging from 2 weeks to up to 32 weeks where students had to be on the waiting list before the embassy reaches out to them before they could go for the appointment, get a visa and come to Germany hopefully. The waiting list has been abolished since June this year, so as of now, the old waiting list that students had to be on before they could get an appointment is no longer effective. The embassy gave a statement, which I've already done a video about it. Okay guys, so if you're trying to make an appointment to book for your student visa on the German embassy in Accra, I think if you realize it's not possible because they've issued a statement that they are changing the booking system in Ghana. That means they've abolished the waiting list. But if you're already on the waiting list, they're going to reach out to you personally through your email on how to proceed. But as of now, it's not possible to make an appointment on the waiting list, and it's not possible to also book a new appointment. The embassy said they will inform us through their social media handles and on their website in the first week of June on how to proceed to make new bookings in the future for students. So since June 2025, the waiting list has officially been abolished. So now you no longer have to book to be on the waiting list. That's the old system now. However, there's another waiting list that I'll talk about later in this video. First class student. Finding an appointment at the German embassy has always been a problem since day one. So for first class students who are coming for their PhD or students who had more than 80 marks when they wrote their German exams in the Goethe Institute in Ghana, had the priority to choose category A. That means they didn't have to go through the struggle of looking for appointments since there were slots made available for first class students and students who were coming for their PhD, and smart students were able to get more than 80 marks when they wrote the German exams in Goethe Institute. So if you're a first class student, you should have in mind that the system that was before that didn't make first class students and smart students struggle to look for appointment is no longer the same now. So please have in mind that that system is no longer available. So now all students have to go through a new procedure, and with this procedure they don't prioritize any student based on their grades or how smart you were when you wrote the German exams. Appealing of rejected application. This is not particularly for students only, but at the end of June this year, the German embassy across the globe says they are no longer going to accept appeal of rejected visa. Prior to that, if you apply for a visa and your visa is being rejected, you could go back to the consulate or to the embassy to appeal their decision. They go through the application again, and if it was because some documents were missing, you had a chance to resubmit those documents and your visa could be granted to you. This process is no longer in existence. I'll do a full video talk about the abolition of this appeal process, and I'm going to put the link here. But at least you should have in mind that moving forward, if your visa is rejected, you do not have the option to go and appeal the rejection like you could before. Okay, so now what is new? The new stuff, block account confirmation. I think this is one of the most important things that has changed that students should be made aware. Before students go for their interview, if their interview goes well and their visa would be issued, the embassy reaches out to the student that, hey, we are moving forward with your application. Now go and open your block account, submit a confirmation, and your visa will be issued for you. Now it's no longer the case. Confirmation of the block account is required before you can even make an appointment to go for the interview. That means the time frame for students to prepare to make block account or to meet the financial requirements for their student visa has shortened, because this proof has to be uploaded on the portal before you can even get an appointment to go to the embassy to check whether your visa will be issued or rejected. So yes, now the confirmation of your financial requirement, whether scholarship, block account, or form obligation, needs to be ready even before you can make an appointment to go to the consulate or to go to the embassy for your interview. So it's not only with the block account, but now with all other documents. So with the new procedure, all documents that are required for the interview that previously you would have submitted or you would have gone to the interview with on the day of interview need to be in a portal. Like, you have to upload all these documents in a portal. The embassy goes through it, and if they are complete, they will reach out to you, put you on a new waiting list, which is like 2 to 3 months, and after which you can make an appointment to go for an interview. So what does this whole new procedure mean? That means the embassy is only calling for students who have their documents ready. So imagine you go for the interview and you are missing a couple of documents. The embassy will have to reach back to you. You have to submit your missing document back to the embassy, and if something else is missing, they reach back to you. And this back and forth between the embassy and the student made the application not very effective. Hence, the longer time for students being on the waiting list. But with the new procedure, only students with completed documents, as in students who have all their complete forms and documents, will be reached out by the embassy to come for the interview. If certain documents are missing in the portal, the embassy will reach out to you that, hey, certain things are missing. You have to find these documents or upload these documents before they can give you an appointment to come for the interview. That means they are no longer wasting time interviewing or giving appointment to students who do not have their documents complete. I know these changes have been a lot of headache for students who are applying for schools or who have gotten schools and applying for their visas to come to Germany. And I understand the stress because there's not a lot of information out there with the new procedure since it came out last month. From where I say, the only advice I will give to you is to go back to the embassy's website, read what the embassy requires or what the new procedure is. The embassy has provided a lot of important information that will be able to guide you through the procedure. But at least one thing that you should take from this video if applying for your visa with regards to the new procedure is to make sure you have all your documents ready before you can even get an appointment. All documents, including your financial requirement, either block account, form obligation, or scholarship, needs to be in the portal before the embassy will reach out to you and give you an appointment to even come for the interview. 2, there is no direct second chance. That means if your visa is rejected, you wouldn't have the chance to appeal the rejection. So make sure you have your complete application, you go in well prepared, because you are not getting a second chance like a lot of people got in the old procedure. Okay, so since this is a new procedure, if anything comes up, I'll be here to update you. And if you have any challenges or any question in regards to this new procedure, do not hesitate to put it in the comment section below. Okay, so we've come to the end of this video. I hope you find this video very educative and informative. If you did, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and put a nice comment in the comment section. Like always, the name is Promzy and I'm signing out. Peace.